Hello, Tink Tots. Today we're going to take a look at the different art and sculptures that's around in Grand Junction. It's all located on Main Street. They're different. They're made of all different kinds of materials and designs, and I thought it would be interesting for you to see. So let's get started. Down on 9th Street, on Main Street, you have your big flowers. They're beautiful. They're sunflowers. And like I said, they're located on Main and 9th on the circle that goes around. The next sculpture that you find located on 9th is this here. She's a missionary helping, it looks like what would be a crippled child made of steel and iron. The next one we come across is this happy, funny one. There's an ant, and this ant has eaten someone's apple. This one looks like it's probably made of steel also, but isn't it funny? He looks very happy. Okay, if we walk down this way, come on, girls. We're going to come across a dancer. She looks like she's also made of a steel or a copper. When you do your art, think of motion. Think of what it would look like in different perspectives. So her dancing, maybe her bowing. What would she look like if you added color to her? What color would you choose? I think that's off these trees. Okay, we're going to come across and we're going to go over here. Ava, hold her hand. And we're going to go across the street. Hold on. Okay, here we go. There's art all up and down Main Street in Grand Junction, Colorado. Some you just kind of go, huh? What was that? But it's the artist's perspective. This one's a funny one. This one's kind of my favorite one, only because it reminds me of Disney World. The Carousel of Progress. Orville sitting in the tub. He has a rubber ducky. Yes, he does.
Is he alive?
Well, is he moving? No. He doesn't have bubbles, so this artist didn't want him to have bubbles. But he is writing something, it looks like. Yep. There's a ducky. Even grown people like duckies, I guess. Okay, let's go down here.
Somebody got meals.
The newspaper. Grand Junction's kind of a fun area. One day we'll go over to Cat Pottery, which is across the street. There's another piece of art, and it's made of stone. It looks like it's just a couple sitting on the ground. Can you tell? Two heads, but lying flat on the ground, so they're kind of sitting together.
It's a people.
Right, it's a couple. Okay, let's come over here. There's another piece down here. Art can be anything you want it to be. Absolutely. It can say something about your beliefs. It can say something about your likes. This one is of a TV. Yeah, it's a broken screen. This artist, for some reason, wanted a TV. It's made of steel. And it's a broken screen.
Did somebody broke it?
Maybe they don't care for TV, and that's why they're displaying it like this. Or maybe they're saying that this type of TV is out of style. What do you think?
Made of TV.
Maybe. Okay, let's go across here. There's a couple of pieces of art over here too. They're all up and down Main Street. I don't know if we'll do all of them. Come on, Ava. Looks like we have one of a man and a boy. The boy's is on his shoulders. Yeah, he has an airplane in his hand.
What?
The boy.
Oh yeah, he does.
You know, you can turn him. He turns. Ava, spin him. Yeah, turn him. There you go. Isn't that cool? He has a newspaper. Looks like maybe Daddy had come home and the son's excited, or they're walking on Main Street. And it's fun, you can turn it. Okay, so our next sculpture is going to be over here of a dragon. Actually, several dragons. You have this little silly guy. There's water that runs down. There's this guy.
Can I touch it?
No, you're not supposed to touch them.
There's water.
Isn't this one fun? They're just silly looking dragons. This one's bowing down looking at the water, I think. Such a fun one. Okay, let's go see what's the next one. We've got our man again.
Yeah, Nancy could ride the other.
Yeah, she drives Scotty.
Come on.
Oh, she.
I have my granddaughters with me today. They'll be moving to New York, but we'll keep in touch through our blog. Tinks, Tots, all for the small children that want to know about things. Here's some more art. What does that look like to you? What does that look like to you? Maybe a radio? Yeah, it looks like a radio. And then this is information about different figures in our community that were in the area, legends. We'll go over that one day.
Come over here.
Come on, let's go to the next one. Looks like the next one might be done in stone, maybe a granite or a marble. This one's kind of interesting. Look at this. This artist almost looks like he cut it in half and moved half of it forward or down. Why would an artist do that, you think? It's made of marble. You can touch them. Yeah, it's like he got cut in half or something. Maybe he's talking about two types of feelings that you may have. You know how sometimes you feel quiet and meek and sometimes you feel big and bold? I don't know. What do you think? Let's check this next one out. Come on. This one looks like it would be a piece of driftwood, but it's not. Again, it's a metal or a stone of some sort. And at the top, it looks like birds. It's called the Great Heron.
Can I touch this?
Okay, let's go across the street to your favorite one.
What?
Which one's your favorite one?
My favorite one?
Uh-huh. Is it that one over there?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go across the street.
Here.
Hold hands, please. Hold Mia's hand.
Oh, oh.
Oh, there's a piggy for this one eating corn.
Can I ride it?
I don't think we're supposed to get on art ever, unless they say
Oh,
that you
look.
can. Yep, there's another sculpture behind us. A piggy.
This one?
Now here is what looks like maybe Indians, like feathers are hanging out of their heads.
And these
Is that
are-
right?
This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. This is actually my favorite one.
You like the pig?
Yeah.
We have another one here. You guys stay there. This one's to look like a woman. It says white deer of autumn, so it must be an Indian. Her name is White Deer of Autumn. Looks like she's made out of a stone also, or a clay. You can make art of anything you want. It can be tree limbs, it could be leaves, it could be leftover parts from a bike. Come on, guys. Let's go over and see another one. Okay. This is at our bagel shop, Main Street Bagels, and we come here quite often. And the kids love this because it's about kids playing in water. And you can throw money in and touch the water with your hands. Can you reach the water? Yeah?
Oh,
It's cold? But how fun. Someone put a necklace on him, you see? Someone put a necklace on him. That wasn't on there, huh? Okay, let's come over here. Now this is a sort of art that somebody has done.
I can turn.
On the ground is actually a map of the Grand Junction downtown. Mia, come on. Go over this way. So here is the Gunnison River. Don't know if you can see it or not. And it runs the length of Grand Junction.
Okay.
This is kind of a simple
Mama.
street map.
Mama.
And along the edges, they've put these rocks to represent the mountains that are around us. Maybe the flat tops. They also have these items here that spin and they make noise. How interesting is that? Okay, let's move on to the next one. What do you think this one is, Ava?
A bear.
A polar bear, maybe?
Yeah.
He doesn't have eyes, so in this art, they're not displaying eyes or a mouth or a nose, but you get the gist of what it is. Art can be very, very simple. So don't feel that your art is not worth doing. It's always worth doing. It's always worth sharing. Mia, come. Let's go to the next one. You can, uh-huh. This one, wow, this one's different. There's no label. She looks maybe oriental. Very interesting, huh? And also another piece down here on an arrowhead. Well, Indians are known for arrowheads, so I would assume this is an Indian. Oh, this is Chief Uray. He was the chief of the Ute Indians. He's buried here in Colorado somewhere. He died long ago. And on this side is Chapito. That was his wife. And maybe we'll go to the museum that displays them. Very nicely done. Ava? Main Street's just fun. Lots of shops, lots of places to go. Come on, we're gonna go this way, across the street to see the sculptures on that side. Mia, come on. Okay. They have these wonderful ways to cross, so cars know to stop for you. Okay. Across the street we have an old vinyl store where you can get old records or CDs. But if you have a record player, then you can get vinyl records. Let's go down this way. We missed some art on this side of the street. Come on. So if you're interested in art, you can do sculptures as one of your art projects. Make it anything you want, about anything you want. Sunrise, sunsets, flowers, horses, dogs, cars, planes. It could be just your feelings in whatever you think a feeling would look like. This one's unusual. This one's a sculpture of clay.
Why is she naked?
Well, I'm not sure. She doesn't have arms. The horse is down and she's standing on the horse. This one is called Philip Mare, Horse and Rider. Well, I'm not sure that I've ever seen a rider like that, but possibility. Mia, over here.
I'm off the hook. So leave me alone.
Here's another one. Another different type of art. And it's called a logarithm. I think you play it like that. You pick it. Hear it? Yeah, you gotta let go of the strings. You can't hold them. Let go of the strings. See? It will make sound. Interesting, huh? Okay, we'll catch one more on this side and then we'll get the rest of them another day. This one looks like she's part of a plant, huh?
No,
Or he's part of it. Oh, you know, I think he looks like the Jolly Green Giant out of the story, Jack and the Beanstalk. See, Jack's trying to cut down the beanstalk. He has stolen the golden goose. That's what's in your hand there. He has an axe. And who's coming down that stalk? But the giant. Giant. Yep. Jack and the Beanstalk story. Read it if you haven't read it. Interesting story.
Where's the reading? Where's the reading thing?
So this is it for today. Think about your art. Be expressive. Okay, bye-bye to my TikToks.